This is a brochure of this beautiful Supershop. Brochure is dated to 2003, and it's probably the original brochure that came with the machine. It's a 2 feet by 6 feet footprint. Basically Shopsmith. The difference is that this machine is pretty I would say beefy. It's very big and heavy, but it's got some good things about it and some other things that are not so good, like being so heavy and so tall when you put the table saw here on top. And it's kind of tall for me. Probably for a 6-foot guy, this is a perfect machine. But I'm like 5'6", and it's a little bit too high when the table to cut wood is here, you know, the table. However, it is perfect for turning, and what I like about the machine is two things: that is very solid for turning, is no vibration, and another thing is that it's got the variable speed control here instead of having a crank like the Shopsmith that has got pulleys, and you adjust the actually the speed of the spindle with the pulleys. This is a little bit more flexible on which speeds you can select. Basically what it reminds me of is a treadmill motor. It acts exactly the same as how you control a treadmill motor, which is a variable speed. Let me see if I can find my treadmill motor that I got somewhere here. Be right back. Yeah, so this is a treadmill motor that I built this enclosure for, along with the electronic controls to start it and, you know, make it run. As a matter of fact, this is my first ever project that I made when I just started my YouTube channel. You know, I started uploading videos on my YouTube channel back in 2018, I think. As a matter of fact, I opened my channel, or I started my channel back in 2007, but I never uploaded videos until 2018. Anyway, so this is a treadmill motor with this controller. And what I use this motor is, you can see here, this is a Shopsmith shock, you know, that I can mount on this 5/8 spindle of the treadmill motor. It just fits right. Then I can attach, you know, wire brushes and I don't know, stuff that you can, a grinding thing if you want. I want to use this without using the other machines, and I can carry this around. I almost don't use it. I just made it for, you know, to see if I could do it, I think. Anyway, so what I was talking about is that these shops, these two Supershop, it's not Total Shop, it's not Shopsmith, it's a Supershop made by Smithy, and I think it was discontinued long ago. But this controller, I think, I'm not sure, I'm positive, but it acts exactly the same as a treadmill motor controller. If I want to turn this on here, and then I have to start with pushing this button, and then it'll run in the 3 or 4 seconds after that. And of course you can change the speeds here from maximum. It takes a while to pull up, or you can pull it all the way down to almost zero. See, right there it's almost zero, but it never quite stops. See, I can kind of hold it by force here. It's not much torque at that speed, but it keeps running. All right, so, and also I got a clockwise and counterclockwise switch there, so if I want to go in the opposite direction, I just switch the switch there, and then it run the other way. So this machine, let me show you what it does. So right now I got the speed dial all the way to the lowest settings, and I got the pulley. There's got 3 pulleys, medium and high speed, medium and low speed. I got it in the middle right there, so I don't know exactly how many RPMs. I think in the middle here it goes from 12 from 0, well, almost 0 to 3600 RPMs. So right now the dial is all the way to the lowest setting, and I'm gonna turn it on there, and then you're gonna see that it's gonna start spinning, and it takes the same 3 or 4 seconds, or you know, like the treadmill motor, and now it's spinning real slow. The difference is that also it's got torque, but it's not much torque, so I can stop it with my hand here. But once you get it going, you know, to higher speeds, like here, I'm dialing up the speed, and you can see that it, you know, I couldn't stop it there, of course not. So this is, let me lower the speed down, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to turn it off. So as you can see here, the speed of the machine to be able to turn something is pretty flexible, so I can go to a lowest setting. It's not going to have a lot of torque, but I mean, you can lower it down to almost 0. And this is one of the things that I really like about it. There's no pulleys other than changing the you know, the general speeds. There's no sheaves to change the speed using a belt, so it's actually electronic. So it's what I'm, you know, saying, that this treadmill motor is exactly probably what something similar is got there. Of course, the treadmill motor is not as industrial made, although it's a continuous use motor. Is not made as a, you know, variable speed motor that is made exactly for this purpose. I got a motor that I'm going to show you. Okay, this is a DC motor. I imagine that this machine has got something similar to this inside. And the Smithy lathe, let me show you. The Smithy metal lathe, which is here, is 240 volts. And you can see the motor in the back there, which is just a different type. But that motor was put in the machine later. When I got it, I already had it, and they took away that motor over there. And it runs in 240 volts. You can see here that I've been turning wood because I was making a piece that I couldn't turn it over here on this spindle because I needed to grab it, and I don't have a shock that will grab the wood yet. As you can see here, it's a I think it's a 2 1/4 thread, 8 threads per inch that is got here, that I can put a shock if I find one. Then I can use it with metal, also with wood, that I can actually clamp instead of turning in between centers. I like it a lot. I just got the chance to start using it recently, like 2 days ago, and mainly because I don't have the room to do it. I need to organize my shop, and once I do that, then I can, you know, start woodworking. Just showing you the different options that, of course, you can't get this machine new anymore. you can find it on the marketplace and buy a used one. But then again, I don't know, you have to get lucky so you can get the accessories if you really want a big machine like this. Now the advantage is that you can turn probably soft metals with it. If you have the attachments, you can actually get a little electric motor that move the carriage here with it, and then you can machine stuff. But it's nothing like a proper metal turning machine like that Smithy lathe, which is the same brand that they had on these old Supershop machines. All right, this is gonna be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.